All right, we are going live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Chaos Brigade. My name is Chris. I am the DM for the night. Starting on our right, we have our fantastic.
Oh shoot, we have to have a fun fact.
Oh yeah, you have a fun fact, don't you? It's you, Lou. It's you.
Oh, okay. Hi everyone. I'm the Witchbird, or aka Luana. And I am playing Nyx, the Satyr Bard. And a fun fact about her is that she often misses her home in the Feywild. And if you will let her, she will talk nonstop about her home and how amazing her family is and how much she misses. Yeah.
So sweet.
Hi, I'm Sir J of Harps. Sir J of Harps on all socials. I'm playing Floof. Fun fact of me before a fun fact about Floof, I just got a text from my uncle. And he said, I quote, "Okay, so I just joined TikTok and basically I'm a boomer now. Why the fuck does everyone use the same two or three songs for their TikToks? So I have to teach my uncle how to use TikTok after this." And a fun fact about Floof is he doesn't have object permanence, and if he doesn't see you for 3 days, he will forget you ever existed.
Wow. Okay.
So if anybody just wants to like evade Floof or like get away from him, they just have to wait 3 days.
Unless he really, really hates you. So like the kobolds, he forgot they existed until we had to go save them. But like the police commissioner, he wants to go kill him again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has to fight you. You have to fight him to remember him, for him to remember you.
Okay, so just surrender and Floof doesn't remember to kill you. Got it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. Good to know.
I like the knowledge being gained here on that. And last but certainly not least.
Hey there, everybody. Funkmaster Nacho on all platforms. My name is Ryan. I'm playing Riker, the Leonin Barbarian. Fun fact about Riker: he is actually an exceptional cook, and will use whatever resources he has available to make a meal for his friends. Not vegan though. He refuses to make a vegan meal. Nyx.
Wow.
I find it hilarious, like the Riker. No, exclusively meat-based. Nyx, exclusively vegetarian/vegan. And Floof, everything is food.
Which does Floof like better?
The edible variety.
He forgets after 3 days what his favorite food is.
So
he
on
seems
that
to like
note,
fingers and rotten flesh.
He just finds
Meat
those
puppets.
in his bag one time. So on that note, what do you guys remember from last week's session?
We're going
child.
to get a belt, and there's a kid that's probably going to kill us.
That Nyx is just super trusting of.
Yes, she's on my shoulders, and I'm vibing with her.
You guys go to this dwarven fortress after taking out 3 ghouls on the outside of this fortress, opening the door, finding the door open, and a small child walks out to you all. And Nyx did the field test of like a face, and face tested the child. And I don't know how to describe it other than just like slapping the child in the face.
Yeah, I poked her. I didn't slap it.
Not a ghost. Not a ghost. From what you can tell, this child is nonverbal and is kind of just pointing you towards the inside, like trying to is like holding on tight to you, Nyx, onto your horns.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, hey, guide me towards your parents, and like uses the horns to like steer me.
Mm-hmm. All right. So on that note, only one of you has dark vision. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Mr. Leonin Riker
Yeah.
Ryan here. So on that note, Floof, you
got torches,
cast
though.
light onto your hoverboard last time, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So your hoverboard's just emanating light into a 30-foot radius, and then a 60-foot radius of dim light past that. Or I'm sorry, 30-foot light, an extra 30-foot dim light. So on that note, as you guys walk through this door, Nyx, you have the child on your head. Who's taking point? Riker?
Probably.
Okay. And Floof, I'm assuming, is just kind of like in the middle of them, and Nyx towards the back.
Floof is over them.
Floof is
no,
over them.
Remember, I pushed it down.
But now I'm the light source. You kind of need me to be above you.
No, I got dark vision, dude.
So on that note, so let's just say it's Riker up front, Floof in the middle, and then Nyx in the back with the child. On that note, Riker, could you please roll me a perception check? And while you're doing that, as you guys are walking through, as you guys walk through this door and you have the light illuminating, you see this fortress has intricately carved stone walls going down. They're about 30 foot wide, and as far as you can see, they go down about 120 foot from your current vision. And then it breaks off into a three-way fork.
I got a 9.
A 9. With a 9.
3 plus 6.
Riker, with a 9, you start noticing all around the corners. Not necessarily in the center of the floor.
Hold on. Do I still have bardic inspiration from the fight?
No, that lasts 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Well,
you guys
how long
just
have we been
finished the
walking?
fight, and you guys just walked through the door. It's only been about 5 minutes at most. You never used it during the fight, so you still would have bardic inspiration.
Do you think I should use it?
Go for it.
It's a D8, right?
Yes. Because I leveled up.
Fantastic.
That makes it a 16.
16, I love it. All right, Riker. From that point, you notice as you're walking through this hall, the center of the hallway is pretty well cleared. Not a whole lot of... There's dust, but there's not a lot of bones or anything like that. But as you look towards the edges of these walls, you see that there are dried bones with dried blood on them. From the looks of them, either a very short humanoid-esque things similar to dwarves or dwarves themselves.
Okay. I look over at Nyx and kind of do an eye gesture towards the bones, but I try to make it so Floof doesn't see it because I think he'll go over there and try to eat them. So, absolutely not.
What's
I
Floof's
look.
passive perception?
What?
Floof's passive? Floof's
We've got
passive
high
is-
passive.
I hate
Let
his
me
passive.
see.
It's like
Nyx's
20.
is higher than mine, but my passive is 18.
20.
I don't like that.
Which is funny because I have the highest active perception, but the lowest passive perception.
But then it's like
I
reverse
can't
the other way
see in the
around.
dark. If you ask me to see in bright
wait,
daylight,
what's your-
I got you. But
What's
I
your
can't see in
perception
the dark.
modifier?
My perception modifier? That's a great question. It is 10.
Plus 10?
Yes.
Let's say
Never mind. I still have the lowest.
Boom. I guess it's that jack of all trades.
I mean,
So
I think plus 8. I don't know.
I notice the bones.
Yep.
And I gasp and I put my hands on the child's, and I grab her, and I
get close to him, and I grab him. I've got the child.
and I go, and your parents are alive and well, yes?
She kind of and points down, further down the hall, to the fork in the road.
I say,
Are
Riker, can you hold her real quick?
dead?
Did you ask the child if she was dead?
Yeah.
We poked her.
Yeah.
And she looks at you sideways, narrows her eyes at you, and pokes you herself.
Clonk.
Are you dead?
I give the child to Riker real quick.
Riker
I'm
just
just
kind
like,
of
take it.
one-handed, just sitting in his
And
hand, like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Entertain her. Floof, come here.
Floof kind of pulls forward.
Riker looks at the child. So, you like alcohol, orange juice?
Jesus.
That's cool. It's just
This kid
is
do you
not
like
good with kids.
alcohol?
Cool. Me too, buddy. Uh,
Does not know how to talk to
Discuss
children.
with children at all in the slightest.
No.
I tell Floof, I'm like, okay, can you just lick and tell me if they taste the same, like the same things we just fought. Lick.
Persuasion.
And Flooful guidance himself, and then just the bone.
Okay, Floof,
That's
go
so
ahead and
gross.
roll me a survival check.
Where's skills? There we go. My computer's being dumb, so I have to use my phone. So if it looks like I'm on my phone chat, I'm not a dick.
You
I
sure about that?
mean, Jay, you're playing Floof.
So,
We love Floof.
that's a natural 1, so 6, and then a 1 on the D4, so 7. The phone doesn't like me as much
You
as
still
the
have Bardic
computer does.
Inspiration.
I do still have Bardic Inspiration. Wait, Chris, is not 1 critical failures every time for checks
No,
with you?
that
Okay,
is one of
then
the
we'll-
worst rules ever invented,
So
in my opinion.
7 plus a D8, 7, 11.
An 11.
Better than that.
11. All right, an 11. With an 11, you do know that these do taste like rotting flesh. These do not taste like the foot you ate outside.
I thought it was a rib cage, but okay.
Or a
Floof
rib
doesn't
cage.
have a thing for
Whatever
meat.
it was that you took a chunk out of and ate,
Yeah.
it does not taste like that. This tastes less rotted than that rotted flesh. You know, the best way to describe it, that rotted flesh tasted animated.
What was the question exactly, Lou? What did you ask?
Was
Floof?
it the same thing? Was it the same thing you ate?
Less spicy.
Did you say spicy?
Less spicy.
Still bussin'.
So-
though.
Yes or no? Is it the same thing?
No. Less spicy. No magics. Yeah, no magics.
Okay, but you can put it down now. You don't need to keep it.
He zooms
Okay.
away on his hoverboard with the bone.
I
The future is now, old man. Wah! So on that
Okay.
note, you discern from Floof's interesting instructions that they are not ghoul bones, from what you can tell, nor have they been animated.
It is now canon that if Rotten Flesh was animated, it has some kick to it.
hate that.
It's a
Magic
little,
has
it's a little
I hate that
sparky.
so much.
Now, Floof, I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
I can't get sick. Hey.
Just want you to know,
Oh, it's a
Riker
good thing it's
has
a wisdom, not a con.
Riker
that's
has
right, I'm
sat
stupid.
down with the girl. Just kind of sat down with the girl and started like pulling out his wood carver's tools
17.
and like
17.
is like carving something right now.
Okay.
Ew.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's charisma.
Oh god, fucking damn it.
Sorry, I was thinking the wrong ability.
13. Rolled the same thing on the dice. The modifier's just different.
Fucking hell. You know what? You meet it, you beat it. Floof,
12 plus 1, baby.
first off, screw you, Floof. You lucky rolls. Second off, Floof, you feel like as you're like ing away, you feel your hand get chilled as your entire body begins to be colder and colder. But then you just kind of do your little shake, and this bluish aura comes out of you, and it starts shivering.
Did a
Looks like-
ghost just try to possess me?
It
Look,
looks
you sold
around.
your body.
It looks around, sees the rest of you, and takes off towards the right cave, or the right.
Did you say I
path.
sold my body, Lou?
No, your soul left your body.
Oh.
Floof, you just fought off a possession.
Floof's gonna look at Nyx, look at the cave, and go. Slowly starting to speed up ever so slightly.
I tried to grab your board. Let me try something.
Chris,
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Chris,
Sir.
check your DM.
Oh no.
Hate that.
No, it's not bad. Well, Nyx might find it bad.
I'm concerned now.
That's actually adorable.
It's adorable, but
Nyx may question.
Why? Oh, why?
She goes, and
I continue doing what I'm doing.
yeah, no, you don't even need to roll for that. You just start doing it, given your experience.
Hell yeah.
I cast detect magic.
All right, as you cast detect magic, you detect magic. That one, you're using your spell slot, right? So it's like the instantaneous version.
Yes. You concentration of 10 minutes. There's like a thing, and it tells me what skill of
Yes.
magic it is.
Wonderful, necromantic.
Not surprised.
Ghost
Hoping it was
don't
Not
something
surprised.
nicer.
What you're feeling though is instead of seeing like a ping of necromantic energy, you're just seeing like a beacon, and you're standing in it. You just see this necromantic energy literally all around you.
Hey guys, maybe the gauntlet's not that worth it. There's ghosts here. I wanna go. Can we go?
Riker kind of looks over at you while doing something,
Babe, can we please go?
and just kind of
right
looks at you and just rolls his eyes as a ghost don't exist, Nyx.
now? Trust me.
Again with the ghosts don't exist.
They don't exist.
I love
It's
Riker's stubbornness on that.
It's literally all of our death, Riker. Like it's where are we gonna get her? I wanna go home.
Riker looks at Nyx, then looks back at the kid, hands the kid something, whispers something to her, and then goes over to Nyx and puts a hand on her shoulder and says, "Trust me, ghosts don't exist.
They
Never
do.
seen one. Never any proof of one.
I love
Ectoplasm is a conspiracy by the government."
Which one? The one that you overthrew or the one you instilled?
If
The Illuminati.
Well, I guess
Right.
the Catholics are
Illuminati.
canon. The Catholics are canon now.
Oh no, we can't
Riker,
escape them.
if you
Riker.
were to see a ghost, would you believe it? Or would you be like, that's just an illusion? Would you believe it?
Riker looks at Nyx and says, "Yes, if the ghost was right in front of me, I would believe." "No, I wouldn't. It's an
Riker,
illusion."
make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Yes.
Possess this bitch.
That is a 27.
God!
Not 27. 17. I
17?
added a 10.
You literally, as you say that, in between you, Floof, and Nyx discussing this ghostly apparition appears in front of you, rips its face open, and shrieks in front of your face. But you don't flinch.
Look at it, I'm like, cute. And then I hit it with my radiant axe.
First off, that would be a full action, which would mean initiative.
All right.
Also, on that note, it looks completely unfazed by the fact you weren't scared by that. It just looks a little confused as to why.
Ghosts don't exist, that's why. Riker isn't scared because he doesn't believe, he thinks this is fake. He never met something that his axe can't solve.
It's right in front of you. It's literally trying to possess you.
Nah. It's not a ghost.
Still, so confident in this. So confident.
Riker's like that one stubborn dude that is just
In
like,
every
there's
horror
so
movie-
much evidence, like it's something, and there's just like, no.
In every horror movie, he's
Riker
like,
is
no,
every
it doesn't
religious
exist.
community.
Really
Nah,
just-
science isn't real.
Science isn't real. Except it's the opposite.
All right, so what's everybody's
does.
initiative rolls?
14.
10.
10,
19.
14, 19. Riker, you're up first, my dude.
Just hit it with my radiant axe.
Just like forever.
Just like, nothing my axe won't fix.
All right,
He
go ahead,
swings with
and slash it.
which is radiant,
Yep.
mind you. Radiant.
Yeah.
First hit is a 24.
A 24 does hit.
And then I'll just roll for the second attack too. That one is a 22.
Both hit.
All right, where's my d12s? Two of these plus 10. Holy shit. Okay. I rolled two 10s plus 10s, so 30 radiant damage.
30
Jesus.
radiant damage. All right. Your axe goes through this thing, and you see its misty form kind of incorporate for a second, and then immediately slap back together, and it just smiles.
Oh wow, even magic damage didn't do anything. Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
So on that note, next up it is our wonderful Jay here. What's
Um,
Floof gonna do?
Floof, is this the only ghost we can see, or could I assume there's probably more?
This is the only one that you can see.
Would it be a action to see if I could smell any more or something? I don't know how this works. Is there a way for me to detect more ghosts without using my axe? Wait, hang on.
Detect
Is that
magic.
even an action? Is that? Hang on, let me make sure this thing is even an.
A detect magic would do that. While we're waiting on Jay
Hang on.
real quick, what is Lou doing? What is Nick's gonna be doing?
Okay, never mind. I figured it out.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, no, I didn't take me long to read it. Fuck it. Channel Divinity. Turn undead. Spell save for many ghosts within 30 feet that can see you hear Floof as Floof goes, fuck off!
We love to see it.
All right, what's the
Go,
spell save?
Flu.
16.
16. Holy shit! I'm actually rolling decently.
Oh no.
16
Hey.
exactly.
Alright, for both of them? Or for all of them? Any in the area?
Oh, just the one.
Okay. If any of them failed, they have to run away from me. If there's more than one. If they fail, they have to run away from me. And if they're below a CR of 1/2, they're dead.
Chris
Yeah, no.
rolled above a 5. Let's
I
go.
did roll above a 5. It works.
I don't have bonus action, so that will be my turn.
Treasure that deep.
Next
that
up, it's
20
going
sided
to
die.
be Nyx real quick.
So, detect magic is concentration, so I'm gonna keep that up. I want to try to like focus in on it a little bit more to try to pinpoint where the strongest part of the necromancy is coming from.
Okay, so you're gonna use your action to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
Okay.
What was it?
No, I haven't rolled yet. I just looked
Oh.
at. That's lovely. 8.
Oh, an 8.
Inspiration.
I can't give it to myself.
With
I
an
know.
8, you do you notice that the energy's everywhere. It is all around you, and it feels like it's seeping into your bones now. You can see like this purple energy is like wafting everywhere on your skin.
Mm.
So the child. I'm gonna. There's no pinks from the child, right? Like in my detect magic.
Everything's just kind of covered in the giant swath of purple energy. It's just so overwhelming. It's everywhere.
Cool.
That kid's possessed.
I'm gonna get
Like
the child.
even like you guys are covered in the purple. The only thing that's really pinging off is like the extra magic items that you have. That's pinging on like Jay's like fire daggers, pinging conjuration magic. Conjuration, elemental magic.
Yeah, I'm
basically.
pretty sure. Yeah.
And like Riker's
Cool.
doing the same thing,
So
but with white energy because radiance.
I'm gonna get the child and just kind of like be like kind of covering her
Okay.
for whatever. And I don't know if it will be possible if there's like anything trying to possess her and I can sense it with my detect magic. I would like to take the hit for her and take whatever the word completely escaped my mind.
Protect.
Whatever check it is for her.
Okay.
I'll be basically her shield.
Now, on that note, with that being the rest of your turn, you three all feel, all three of you feel a sense of hopelessness drain all over you. You guys just feel the hope being sapped from your body. And Nyx, with your detect magic, you can actually see kind of this purple mist being pulled past you all into the center tunnel. And you'll see this ghost in the center of you look at all three of you, smile, and sink into the floor.
Cool. Love to see it.
And on that note, you guys are technically out of combat, considering you can't see the ghost. But we're going to hold on to your initiative for now.
Well, time to keep going.
I check on the child. Is she okay?
She is covering her eyes and has her face kind of buried into your clothing in your chest.
Does she have the thing in her hand?
She does. Lou, Nyx notices this small wooden dagger made that like she's holding like close to her, and it has like Riker carved onto like the hilt.
You gave her a dagger. I look at it and I'm like, where'd you get that?
She points it at Riker.
When did you do that for? Did you have that?
I look over at or Riker looks over at Nyx. Who's like, I'm pretty good at wood carving, and she is 6 years old. It's about time she had her first dagger.
Did he just carve a dagger as we were walking?
Yeah.
Yes.
I had my first one when I was 2 years old.
Jesus
She's far overdue.
How does that?
Is she gonna
how does
hurt
that
herself?
translate Leonin to elf or to
Yeah, I was
half-elf
thinking.
years?
Dwarf.
Or dwarf
Isn't
years?
she?
Yeah, no, she's dwarf. She's dwarf. For some reason, I'm thinking like half elves in town, dwarves in this heap.
I think Leonins live twice as long as humans, but they mature at the same rate. I think is what it was.
I look at her and I'm like, well, is she gonna hurt herself with that? I'm kind of concerned.
Don't worry about it. It's not sharp unless she falls on it, which is very happens very rarely. And then just kind of points at a little scar on his arm. Yeah, I mean, like it happens, but like it's fine.
It happens every now and then, but it's fine.
If she gets hurt, Riker, if she gets hurt because of this, I will hurt you. Okay.
Floof is gonna fly up to her, look at the dagger, kind of look at the fact it's wooden, go, and just pull out a real one and hand it to her.
Seeing
kind of looks over as like
seeing Floof get closer, she kind of like points the dagger at her. You hold out like the not silver dagger, the metal
fire
dagger. Yeah. And
I'm not giving her the fire one. I have an extra on me.
Oh. So you're handing her like the other one, and Nyx is like, no, grabs it, and she's like,
you can keep the wooden one. That's okay. Okay. Let me see.
So on that note, Lou, with your detect magic still up, you're still seeing you're still seeing the purple mist kind of like start flowing through the center tunnel. And I will note there is still tunnels to your left and right. Each of you, I need you each to make a wisdom saving throw real quick.
The party.
Chris saying, Jay, what?
A wisdom saving throw to each of you, please.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Okay. And am I taking the wisdom saving throws of the child as well?
No, I got that.
Okay.
Not as great as the previous one, but still pretty good. 15.
15. 18.
Is it a spell or magical effect?
No. Well,
okay.
Yes, it is magical effect.
So I get an advantage on that.
Hell yeah. No, keep the 15. We'll all have 15.
It's okay. The 15 was better anyways.
We all got 15. We're all equal.
The 3 15s. All right, so with that one, you guys make the save. You don't have any negative effects happen, but you still feel the hope draining from you, and everything's just feeling more and more dark and dreary in here. You're really seeing no point for adventuring in here to begin with, and you feel the draw towards each of the tunnels.
Give me a second.
All
I'm looking at my bardic self because there has to be something there that can help with this.
Riker's like slumping a little bit and just like, is it even worth it anymore?
Riker, you start having
this has no effect on me. I'm always depressed.
Floof, mood. Now, Riker, you start feeling like the overwhelming responsibility of your family over your shoulders. How you want to grow and be the adventurer to make them all proud, and you're starting to feel, what's the point of all of it?
Starting to feel inadequate.
And it very inadequate compared to, say, your grandmother, your father, everybody.
Damn it. Okay, never mind.
Even my siblings.
I don't
Some
have
of my
this going-
parents showed up for my birth.
One of them took down a polar bear. Just a polar bear. That's all there was to it.
What did I do?
I don't have
Took out 3
anything.
werewolves, a demogorgon out. No.
Threw an axe at a demogorgon and then had it exploded by electricity by somebody else. Got my kill stolen with the
So-
werewolf.
And I do it again.
What I'm gonna try to do as I notice this, like understanding and being able to see the actual thing leaving my body, understanding that this is all a magical thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to use my bardic inspirations to give people inspirations, so I'm just gonna try to up the morale of the party. I'm gonna
Okay.
play like a song that we heard in like the taverns, and or like start like making little like rhymes about like our adventures, and start praising Riker and Floof, and start making little jokes for the kid so she doesn't feel scared and
On
stuff
that
like that.
note, Lou, go ahead and do me a performance check.
Can Floof pull out his horn and help? What the fuck is my camera doing?
It says, hey, how about we not see
Focus.
everything?
Focus.
So, Lou, what is your performance?
Oh, sorry. Do I get the help?
Yeah,
Yes, you do
can
get help,
Floof play
actually.
his horn? Cool.
Okay,
I don't know why the fuck.
wonderful.
Do you want to unplug your camera and plug it back in, maybe?
Yeah,
And
maybe. Hang on. I'm gonna go. Oh wait, that'll fuck up the overlay though.
27.
A
Just for a second.
27. It'll be fine for a second, Jay. With a 27. Ooh. With a 27. With a 27, you actually give every... Wow, yeah, with the 27, I'm going to say with the 27, you give everybody a +5 to their rolls, including your own. With that, oh, I'm Jay.
Oh
Sweet.
yeah.
With that one, everybody gets to a 20 now. And with everybody at 20, everybody's feeling less down. Lou, you kind of heighten everybody's spirits. You remind Riker of his already great feats. They might not be killing an ancient dragon with one hand tied behind their back or taking down a T-Rex yet, but you're getting there. Think of all the people that he saved, all the people that he's taken down that were bad people, all the people they've helped. And you remind Floof of good food.
Yes. And I make like little things like some sparks for prestidigitation to like cheer up the kid.
She's very intrigued.
Wonderful. So, and we keep going, and I keep these things in mind as we're going down, worrying that as we keep going, or at least, yeah, because I can see like it's going through the central thing, right? Like it's
Yes.
the purple stuff is not like coming from like the other areas and stuff. It's just
Correct.
from the
It's
central.
coming from
Okay.
the central. You see it going to the other two as well, but it's mostly going towards the central.
Okay. I look at the kid. I'm like, are your parents down that way, or are they in the other hallways?
She starts looking around like all the hallways, and she looks very confused in where she is. Not like she doesn't know like where she's at, but she's not sure which hallway. She shakes her head. I don't know.
Okay. I don't want to leave you alone, but at the same time, it might be dangerous to go down there with you. Okay. Okay. I'll protect you. And I tell them, I'm like, hey, there's something down that hallway. And I need you to be strong, because I will take the responsibility to protect her, okay? Okay.
Floof just kind of points to the hoverboard and points to the sky and just points to her. Up.
I look up.
She takes you up on that, and she like lets you pick her up.
I just meant keep her on the board so she can be
Yeah.
away
Oh.
from danger and have
No, yeah.
higher movement speed.
Okay, and that's
if
the
we
case. Then
wanna
yeah,
do
that happens.
If we
Man,
want to.
she's
We
got to
can do
get
that.
she's got to get proficient with hoverboards very fast.
Or she
Um,
can ride around with me, and I could just call lightning the entire fight.
Call lightning with the child around.
It's been a
No,
while
call
since
lightning
Riker's
above the
raid.
lightning
I
cloud.
we'll see, because that's an
We'll
option.
see.
Well,
We'll see.
yeah, because I also have a thing that like will help protect if needed.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't that thing
So-
also make? Anyway,
Okay, it's okay. We keep going.
All right. So on that note, you guys continue going down the center section.
I guess.
All
Mhm.
right. As you guys are heading down the center section, I'm guessing with Riker taking points still. Could you go ahead and do me another perception check?
Yikes. Well, actually, no, that's not terrible. 15.
A 15. Not bad.
Not
Not
bad.
bad at all.
I thought I rolled bad with a 9, but I forgot I have +6.
All right. So on that note with the +9, you kind of you keep walking for a little while, and you walk into this large, not necessarily large, probably a 30 by 30 room, and this is much more of like a sleeping quarters area. Definitely more of like a shared community sleeping space, really. And you notice off to the corner there are 3 ghouls, just kind of like stumbling around. They have
Riker
not
does the
noticed you yet.
whole like stop and then points.
You guys all
I-
see the ghouls and they haven't noticed you yet.
I like poke Floof. I don't know what you did before, but do you want to try it again?
I can only do that once per turn.
Cool.
Per short rest. So if we want to sit for an hour, yeah, I'll do it again.
I look
Still,
over.
I thought I had more channel divinities, but apparently it's only 1. I thought you got 2 at 5th level.
Riker looks over at Nyx and just pulls out his axe and just kind of points to himself and points kind of a little bit further away, like more in their line of sight, and then points at you and then points behind him. Basically, if you roll an insight to see what he's trying to get at.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an
Can I do
insight. Lou.
that? Wonderful. I have good insight, so 24.
Basically, he's saying, I'm guessing that I can basically just say
Yeah,
what.
go ahead.
Yeah. Basically, he's gonna go around the front of him and basically kind of make himself known while you and Floof go behind him and get 2 sneak attacks right off the bat behind him, and then he'll charge him.
Like flanks? Because we ain't
Yeah.
rogues.
Yeah,
Okay.
flanks. Yeah, you'll flank him and do what you guys
Okay.
do best.
I
Well, I have a
I-
little bit of advantage in
put
battle.
down the girl and I say, you stay here quietly.
She kind of like scurries to like this to the left of you guys behind one of the beds.
How the heck was she living in here with all this dead stuff?
To be known, Jay.
Sometimes the DM just wants to give you a child to protect and adopt. Okay.
Oh God.
Cool.
Floof isn't ready to be a parent, and Nick's already
I-
is one.
Nyx is now a parent of 2.
So I get ready. I guess I just get like I pull
Okay.
out my rapier ready to like make the least amount of noise.
So you guys have ready to actions to attack. Riker, you're gonna go around the front of them.
Yeah, he's gonna try to sneak a little bit, maybe.
Oh wait. You know what? I guess I could use this.
You might want to give him bardic inspiration for a sneak.
No, because here's the thing. I have a thing that I can choose up to 5 creatures to grant them temporary HP, and they can use their speed without provoking opportunity attacks. I don't know if that would be useful as of right now.
I mean, we still have +5 to whatever we roll from
That's
your
fair.
inspiring.
Because I'm running out of bark inspiration, so I'll hold on to that.
Yeah, save him for now.
Yes. You got this. I believe in you.
All right. So he's gonna basically Riker's just gonna try to sneak a little bit,
All right.
to where he's in front of them without drawing their attention. And when he's in front of them, if he succeeds, we'll get there when we get there.
All right, yeah, you sneak your way in front of them. They're not really paying attention to you or anything. As you come up upon them, they notice you, and you're about 15 foot out, and they start shambling towards
Just kind of Riker just kind of rounds the corner and just kind of looks at them, hits his fists together, and goes, It's dinner time, you fucking ugly bitches."
you. I like to imagine there's like that little bit of a stutter with it too, so he's like thinking of it on the
Fucking-
fly.
Yeah, he was thinking of something on the fly. He's basically trying to distract, but he wasn't thinking about what he was gonna say.
Yeah.
So it just
They
fucking
actually
ugly
start
bitches.
hobbling towards you, and what was your initiative, Ryan?
19.
19. Let's see if any of them roll above that. One of them rolls an one of them rolls an 18 plus 1, so meeting it, and the other two roll abysmal. So one of them is going to attack you as you're attacking it.
Right?
So you go ahead and roll your attack first because you have a higher dex.
Gotcha. He's just going. He punches. He like shoves it, trying to get them all in a group together.
All right. Well, I'll tell you that while you're shoving it, it tries to attack, and it fails the attack because of the shove. Go ahead and roll your contested strength.
All right. 25.
Well, I rolled a nat 20 minus 2. So,
Who else is here?
Absolutely not.
yeah, no. There's no way that could have happened unless you rolled lower. You throw it back there. It's standing with the other 3 now. And y'all's reactions get to go off now. What are you two doing?
I'm also holding one of my attacks.
Yeah.
For now.
I'm gonna do the stabby stab with my rapier.
Ooh, okay.
From above, Floof's just gonna guiding bolt straight down on one of them.
How many are there? You said there was 3?
There's 3, correct.
Wait. Record took care of 1. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So +5 for this roll. Thank God it's +5. So that's gonna be a 17.
17?
Yes.
That does end up hitting, yes. Floof, what is your guiding bolt?
26 to hit. 18
That-
plus 8.
Real quick question, Chris.
that
Does the +5 only apply to one roll or for all rolls?
Oh, it's a general until it runs out.
Oh, we have +5
so,
to everything.
that was a 30 on strength for the shove then?
Yeah.
I got a 31 on
You
my
guys are
hit.
feeling great all of a sudden.
Okay.
Is that on damage too? Or just a hit?
Oh, just a hits.
Okay.
Okay. I got a 7 piercing damage.
7
Sure if I
piercing
can
damage.
miss.
Yes.
All right.
I'm not even sure if I can miss against these things with that extra +5.
And that is 16 on the guiding bolt. 16 damage. on the
That'll
other one.
hit. And that
And it's
hurts.
radiant, so if they're undead, I think that does more, depending on the undead.
It depends on the undead.
Fair enough.
All right, damage has been counted up. Now, on that note, we actually go to the top of the order with Ryan going first.
Right. So y'all did some damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Riker is going to walk up to them. He's not even using weapons right now. It was too easy last time, so he just kind of clocks one of them in the jaw, and then after he clocks it, reaches down and claws their calves. Well, let's see, that is going to be 28 for the first one. And then the next one is a 23 with the +5s.
Oh, yeah, both those hit.
The one that he punched to the face just does 5 damage because it's an
Alright.
unarmed strike. The claws do 8 damage.
All right, that one, as you punch it in the face and claw its legs, you punch it in the face and your fist kind of goes into its head. As you claw its legs, it claws the legs out from under it, and you see that this thing was already basically rotted to nothing.
Ew.
Now, Floof and Nyx, you two are up next.
Um, let's see. I don't have. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna try to slash that one again.
All right, go ahead and roll for that. And then Floof, what are you
Well,
doing?
I'm just gonna fire dagger the one that she's not, the one that I guiding bolted.
Ooh, fire daggering.
I would like to
I
say through all this, Riker is trying to keep their attention on him for
Okay.
the most part.
I got a 29 to hit.
That does end up hitting, yeah.
Okay. And
What about you, Floof? What's your roll to
damn,
hit?
5 piercing. Yeah, piercing.
Almost a nat 20, so 23 to hit because it's a +1, and then the damage is. Do you need the fire and the stabbing separately or no?
Yes, please. And are you using your
Alright.
dex or are you using your strength?
Dex?
Okay. But you only have a +1 dex?
No, a +1 dagger.
No, the dagger's +1.
Oh, okay. I was very
Yeah.
confused. I'm like, wait a minute, no, you're supposed to be adding more than that, man.
So that's 3 on the normal damage, and then there's oops, wrong thing. That's 3 on the fire damage, and it's +1. So 7 damage total. 3 of it was fire.
All right, so
Am I the only one with 2 attacks per action right now?
And
correct.
clerics don't get those,
Yes.
neither do bards.
All right, just
Yeah.
making sure.
Clerics get
At
wonderful,
least
wonderful spells,
Not.
and Jay gets their whole gambit of magical goodness, and then Lou gets all of her magical goodness too, and then Riker gets obscene amounts of swollenness.
Punch
I love to
power.
Unlimited magical power. Enemy living space.
Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry, that's 7 plus my dex modifier, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's
Sorry,
what I need.
12 damage.
Oh, 12 damage.
Right? Because you add your dex to the damage as well, don't
Yeah,
you?
you do
Yes.
that. You do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, so 12. 12.
Oh,
With 3 of it being fire.
Wait, do you not have a +1 dagger equipped?
It is.
No, he does.
No, I
Or
gotta.
they
I gotta
do.
do the math in my head. I gotta fix that. No, because the damage is separate, and I can't figure out how to set that up in D&D Beyond.
yeah, we
So-
said it. We got what do you call it? I think we did. I think they got the +1 dagger set up. I can't remember how we did. We just don't have the fire damage on there.
Yeah. So I'll
Yeah.
have to. Yeah. So I just have basically been rolling everything. So
I
12.
could probably make a magic item that does it. I know a little bit about D&D Beyond
If
coding.
you could, that'd be fantastic. Because I got nothing.
Neither do I. I've just been rolling the dice separately and doing the math.
That's how I've done every magic I had upon D&D Beyond. Not gonna lie. So on that note, Jay, how do you want to do it?
Flu's just gonna hover down right behind it and go really fast,
It's like,
just in the back of the head.
it literally, like, as you do that, Jay, your dagger just like kind of ignites in a flame for that split second, and its body just combusts and drops.
No.
That's
Stop.
horrible. That's horrible. And Lou, you had
not eat
you
the
had your
ash.
attack. What was it?
Let me check. Hold on. I got
Damage?
5. Yeah,
Piercing.
5 piercing.
Ooh, 5 piercing. All right. Well, I'm gonna say this out right here. These guys were a little weakened already from not having had anything to munch on for a while, and they basically fall apart. Nyx, as you slash across it again, its body, you basically take out its standing bones. You take out its spine, and it just drops, and it starts crumbling to dust.
I run back to the child.
She like
Riker
she's
kind of
waiting
just
there
looks
right there
down
for
at
you.
them.
She what?
She's waiting right there for you.
Okay, I pick her up and I go back to the room.
All right.
Riker looks down at the dead bodies and just goes, "Oh man, wanted something a little tougher."
I have the feeling that we will be fighting something more difficult in eventually. This place isn't very nice.
All right. So on that note, what do you guys do from there? Do you guys search this room? Do you want to head on through, loot the bodies, or what's left of them?
I think I want to like search the room
Okay. Go
to
ahead
see
and
if
roll me.
there's like any signs of like any leaving thing.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a investigation then.
Does anyone have a better investigation? Because I keep calling, like saying, like, "Hey, I want to search," but honestly, my investigation is not great.
+0.
15.
+2.
My
We-
+2 as well.
Plus two.
Jay's character is the most intelligent here.
Ironic. They got the
I have
fucking
high
big
wisdom,
brain.
not intelligence.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
got a
still have the
+2 as
highest
well.
intelligence out of all of
It's a
us.
14.
Yeah, I've got 10. Lou has 12. You have 14.
Yeah.
We're not a smart party.
They got the
We're
big
just-
brain,
I can
and it's
just
still
guidance.
average.
Yeah, I got a 15.
So a 15, Lou. As you're going through some of these bedside tables and such like that, you do eventually come to find a journal of sorts, and that's about the only thing that you do end up finding.
What's in the journal?
As you open it up, you start seeing that it's kind of like it starts out kind of like a mining log, like marking that three, 300 pounds of silver were mined out, or 100 pounds of gold were found, things like that, and what they were turned into. Basically, like a item log. But about
Mhm.
halfway through, you're flipping through it, you start noticing that there actually starts becoming actual writing versus logs. And as you're reading through it, wait, do you read Dwarvish?
Hold on. No.
Does anybody here read Dwarvish?
I
If-
speak
if
two
I-
languages.
If I prep comprehend languages, I can later.
I can't give to the child. Does she look like she can read? I don't even know how old she is.
She looks
6
like
years
she
old.
might be able to read, but she's been nonverbal with you. So
Okay. I like go to her level, I look her in the eyes, I'm like, "Hey, you understand what I'm saying, yes? I can't read this. I don't understand your language like this. Would you be able to explain to me what it says?" You can read it. You can't suck.
Floof immediately starts trying to pantomime and gets kind of excited because somebody else can't talk.
Would you be able to write it in a language that I could understand?
Could we play 20 questions and Floof have advantage because he also technically can't talk?
Um, I
I mean, technically. Are you gonna try to 20 questions Dwarvish language?
I'm just think, okay, can you if
Is it
do you
important?
not talk because you can't or because you won't? One or two. Can't or won't.
She points to like to her throat.
Someone stole her voice.
Riker looks over at Floof and just like, no, where did you hear somebody say that?
You watched The Little Mermaid.
Oh, I love that. Floof's just
Sing
like,
my angel of music.
oh, Floof is just everybody's brain.
I look over, Riker looks over at Nyx and says, isn't there some sort of like magic thing that you can speak telepathically with people?
Wait,
Yes,
I do have
but I
sending.
don't have that.
I have sending. I think. Let me check. Hang on. I'm pretty sure I have it prepped. I know I can learn it.
I mean, doesn't it only take 10 minutes to cast, even if you don't
Unwave,
have it prepped?
shatter, vivify, inflict to the whole person, guiding bolt, follow, cure, call it bait. Oh, maybe I don't. I thought I did. No, that's a higher level spell. Why did I thought I had like message or something. Oh, the message you have to be able to whisper. Never mind. I
There's
lied.
magic that you can hear people's thoughts. And even communicate to them telepathically. I just don't have that magic. Or at least not yet.
Mm.
I'm not sure if Floof would have that either. So
That's a
I
higher level spell than I thought. My bad.
hold on.
I think we gotta be level like 7 for me to get it.
Hey, you guys are gonna get there. You're gonna get there soon, ish.
I'm still mad
I
I can't
am-
learn fly.
Anybody know sign language?
Hold on.
Does Floof has Floof?
Can
Chris,
I-
Wait, yeah.
Chris,
I have-
Chris, sorry, go ahead, Luke.
No. Go ahead.
Do you
That-
think in Floof's life he would have been able to pick up sign language because he can mimic anything?
True.
It's not one of his known languages, but like he
Mm.
would at least. Do you think he maybe as a Kenku figured it out a little bit?
Go ahead and roll me a history check real quick, and that's going to determine this.
But does the
Alright.
child know sign language? That's the thing.
I mean, she
just
can't
rolled that.
talk.
Right. But we don't know if she was just born like this
Listen,
or
we
if
have
she.
we have CSL Common Sign Language. We have ESL Elvish Sign Language. DSL Dwarven Sign Language. Listen, we got all the sign languages.
Yes.
Can Floof guidance himself before trying really, really hard to remember?
At this point, no, sir. Or man,
Okay, just
they,
wondered.
Them.
Doesn't matter.
How does that work?
No,
I have no idea. It's really funny.
Personal
What is
authority.
the honorary
It's-
for that?
It's person of
It's
authority.
so funny to see people try, though. Oh
What
my
is
gosh.
the honorary for they them?
Person of authority.
Person of
Anyway,
Yeah,
you said
that
history.
works. Doesn't roll off the tongue. I'm gonna have to workshop that with you, Jay. Find something for that.
Okay. Is it history?
Wing.
It is a history, yes.
Alright. Come on. 3! Natural 1.
Whoa! No. Floof
It's cocked
can-
on the screen. Can I re-roll it?
No.
It disappeared.
Floof has the potential to learn it, but Floof does not know it yet.
20 questions. Let's go.
We're about to play
Right.
20 questions with
Riker's going to look around if Nyx and Floof are gonna do this.
Investigation?
He's just gonna keep an eye out, make sure nothing's sneaking up on the party or anything like that. You said
I look-
investigation or
Yes.
perception?
Or are you searching around, or are you just like keep an eye out?
I'm keeping an eye out,
Oh,
make sure that I
perception
know. You're still at the +5, or is that worn away?
It's still there for now.
Wait. Oh,
Modified 20 then.
Modified 20. All right.
that was a 9 then for sign language because of the +5.
Okay. Full disclosure: the DC was 10.
Damn it.
Oh
The
god.
DC was
Guidance!
10, man.
Guidance!
You wouldn't let me. I already asked.
Yo, yeah,
I
the
have an
guidance,
idea.
the guidance needs a little bit. It needs a little bit of time beforehand to do.
3 seconds. No, 6 seconds.
6 seconds, yes, but
Did
that's
you
like a
use
spur
your
of the
bardic
moment.
inspiration?
Yeah, I did.
I might have
Ah.
an idea, but I'll let Riker do his thing first.
He's just keeping an
Dudes.
eye out, make sure nothing's trying to come get us while we're here. He's
Alright.
not like
Riker, you do not notice anything. You are no. I'll say you don't notice anything creature-like or anything sneaking around these halls as you're kind of keeping a guard out, as you're kind of keeping a lookout. You are getting more and more tired. Like you can tell like the inspiration's kind of like wearing off. It's not worn off yet, but you can tell it's getting there. You're just feeling more and more done with this whole dungeon thing. All right, Floof and Nyx, what are you two doing?
Give me a second. I need to do some because I have an idea, but I need to check some stuff first.
Yeah.
I okay.
All right, Jay.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good, Luke. Go on.
I reach out to my bag and get my cards.
Okay.
And I get the Fae card. And I don't know if I can like connect with him mentally or like summon him right here, right now, or
Is it
something like
Yu-Gi-Oh?
that.
As you pick up this card and you're trying to like connect with him, you hear like through your head there's like this ringing.
I won't pick it
Why?
up.
What the hell? Is that
Do you
what
wanna
it
be
sounds
free?
like? What?
Do you want to be free?
You're wasting about this?
Yeah? What?
I need you to grant me something.
I can do that, yeah. What do you need? I mean, as long as it's not like,
I-
you know, bringing somebody back from the dead. Well, now actually I can do
Yes,
that too.
no, of course, of course.
You know, world domination is like the one thing I can't actually do.
Yes, I need a spell.
Okay.
I need you to give me detect thoughts.
Permanently.
Yes.
Okay. Here's the thing. I can do that. I can totally do that.
Yes.
Unless I am your patron and we kind of establish a warlock contract, I can't give it to you permanently. I can give you an item to do it a handful of times.
Would I be able to recharge this item?
Likely not without. It's difficult magic, okay? It'd be draining on me all the time.
Floof
Okay.
starts dancing around. Oh, wait, I can't hear this conversation. Never mind. Damn it, I want a multi-class.
So you could very well, be a warlock with me and like have a very business-esque relationship, and you can get detect thoughts, or it can be like a 3-time use item, which I create it. You
Actually, no, it'd be a terrible warlock.
use it 3 times, and then it just doesn't work. It's your call though. Freedom sounds great though. I would. If freedom is the cost for warlock powers, I'll gladly be a warlock for the rest of your natural life.
I look at the child. I'm like, can you give a quick read and shake your head like a lot if it's really important and I should know about it? Okay.
All right.
Never mind. And I put it in the bag.
You literally hear it. Wait. On that note, I'm gonna roll for her real quick, see how she understands it. And okay, there's that. She kind of reads through it, looks it up and down. She like kind of gives like a shrug look and like,
Okay, I'll keep that book for later use, and we'll just hope it's not warning us about some, creature that's we'll find later on, and whatever weaknesses in there. Okay. So
ooh, gives up warlock opportunity.
I don't wanna be owned by a fae. No, thank you.
No, it's not owning. It's a business relationship.
Right,
They give you
right.
powers, and you do whatever the hell you want because you freed them.
Yeah,
That's
just like Amazon is just a normal job where you get bathroom breaks.
Listen, you're talking to the warlock master over here, okay?
I need better spells. That's what I need. Okay. So that's it. I put her back and so to clarify, she can't talk because something happened to her voice. Yes? Like that's what we understand from what she
you
was
can
doing.
understand, she cannot talk for some reason. You're not sure of the reason why.
Okay.
Could you talk before? Yes? No. For yes, nod yes. For no, shake your head no.
She actually furrows her brow a little bit and like tilts her head.
Do you have amnesia? For yes, shake your head yes. For no, shake your head no.
Does she even know what amnesia means?
Look over at Floof. How do you know what amnesia is?
Please do not question the questionnaire. You will not remember this happened.
Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute!
I like ignore them. There can be a dumb little bird sometimes.
If the spell has worked, none of this will be remembered.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Okay, from there, okay.
The recording will restart.
So we keep going. Yeah. And then by this time, I assume detect magic wore off.
Oh yes, detect magic is long worn off.
Cool.
I will say, and at this point, your hopeful shanty has also worn off. You guys are now feeling it's not so dreadful anymore. You're not feeling like as hopeless or as dreadful, but you're definitely still feeling like the oppressive energy in the air. So do you guys continue on?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. As you are leading on, does anybody else take point, or is it still Riker?
Floof is still hovering above with light.
Wonderful.
I
On
feel
that
like
note, go on.
Nix, aren't you in the back with the kid probably? So
Yes.
yeah, Riker's still taking point.
Because you can see in the dark, so you can be like, oh,
I have the lowest perception, but I'm taking lead.
Riker, please go ahead and roll me a. Well, actually, you don't need to roll yet. You guys are walking for probably another like 10 minutes, going down these hallways, and there are no offshoots. Well, there are offshoots. There are ones to your left and right, but you can see they're very obviously boarded up. Not necessarily like in a keeping things out, but in a there's just furniture and stuff stacked in these doorways. You can see through them, but you just see there's just more furniture lining these halls. It's almost like, Riker, you would recognize this as almost like a choke point. As you guys continue on further and further down, you eventually make your way to a large wooden door that is probably about 20 foot tall, 10 foot wide. And Riker, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
9.
A 9. Well, good for you that, well, the lowest option of 5 does give you guys some information, just not a whole lot of it. You notice on this door in front of you that there are claw marks going up and down it. Not large ones, but like hand-sized ones, like creatures have been trying to claw at the door.
I ask the little girl, like, yeah, do you think your parents are over there?
She looks at it, and she like,
Okay. Is the door locked?
are you going to go and
Riker.
push on the door?
Yeah.
Riker does.
Riker pulls the door, and then he sees that the handle says push.
Low perception.
Riker, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Athletics.
Yes, sir.
Actually, not great compared to what it usually gets. That is a 15.
A 15. All right. Compared to DC, yeah, that does it. That does it. You feel a lot of pressure as you push this door, and you feel a lot of built up weight behind it. As you push it, you hear the clattering of wood. As you get to see, as you look your head through, you see that there's a stack of furniture just like in front of this door. As you continue pushing, you knock it all out of the way, and you hear the clattering of bones. As you see, you just knocked over just a pile, or like these skeletons that you can see were pushing against this wall.
Do we also hear the bones?
Yeah, you all hear the bones. Not necessarily like they're bones moving, but after the big push, you hear the bones clatter to the ground.
I cover the girl and I look at Floof and I tell him in Sylvan, if there's no one alive there, you tell me in Sylvan there's no one alive. And I say to him in Sylvan so he can repeat to me that.
Whoop.
And I look at the girl and I start like, distracting her with prestidigitation, just talking to her and stuff like that.
He's
I don't go in
actually
the room
trying to
yet.
look past you at this point, Blue.
I try to I'm like, hey, tell me a little bit, try to talk to me a little bit more, you try to explain to me what happened, and I'm trying to distract the dots inside the room.
Okay.
Floof
Right.
and the hoverboard will peek around the corner.
All right, Floof and Ryan, I need you both to roll me a perception now that you're in here.
Can I guidance myself for this one?
Say no.
Okay, that's fair. Damn, I hope my +8 will just help me out then.
Oh no, that +8.
Damn, I rolled a 12, so I got an unnatural 20.
Unnatural
I
20.
don't
What about
know.
you, Riker?
So that 1 + 6, so 7.
Well, there's that upside. Well, y'all's perception is higher than the DM's int right now, which is -5. But on that note, you guys...
-5?
Oh,
You have
sure.
1 intelligent?
Oh, absolutely. That's my intelligence. Not on the
I thought
screen.
you
On
had
the screen, I gassed myself up. I removed the negative.
Oh.
But IRL total -5 here. Barely even like has a thought in the brain. So on that, Floof, you notice that these skeletons there's skeletons everywhere. They are completely clean skeletons. Not necessarily bleached, but they are definitely like aged a long bit.
So none of them look like her parents.
None of them look like much of anything other than skeletons.
Okay, Floof will be like, Floof will repeat in Sylvan, no one's alive, and then in Sylvan also go, but if you're worried, none of them are her parents. They're old bones.
You're saying this in Sylvan or
Yes,
common?
all in
Okay.
Sylvan.
Sing it in front of this child.
I look at her and I'm like, hey, also, would you think that your parents could have gone somewhere else, not in this room?
Does the room keep going?
You see, this is a rather large circular room, probably about 100 foot by 100 foot in diameter.
This room's the boss fight.
You see, there's tunnels going to the back. In the center of the room, there's a large hole, which you can tell is like where mining.
Does it have a pool of water in it?
No, it does not.
Damn.
It just keeps going from what you can see. That's where you can see like the mining equipment is. Like there are what do you call it, lifts and stuff on the sides of it, so you can go further down. And you kind of see like this is a kind of a larger common area and a large work area.
Okay.
Floof will relay that, and then he'll point to the hoverboard and go, down the hole?
I look at the girl and I'm like, hey, your parents might not be here, okay? But don't get discouraged, we'll find them. And I take her in, trying to like kind of distract her away from the bones and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I look. Can I send like a prestidigitation like flare down the hole to see like
You
how
can send a
Sure.
flying hoverboard down the hole.
well, I'm not gonna send you down there without seeing what's down there first.
Go ahead.
If you get snatched, then we are gonna have to go down with no hoverboard to help us. So just like a prestidigitation down the hole, just like to flare and see how like deep or like if there's
Alright.
anything crawling
On
up the
that
hole.
point, okay. As you launch this fire down, go ahead and roll me a dex save.
Mm.
Hmm.
So that was
6.
yeah, with a 1.
Wait, was it all of us or just Lou?
Just Lou.
Oh, okay.
Can I throw the child? Not my child, it's not mine. Can I throw the child? I do get hit.
No.
Is the
Well, if
child
you want to take
stabbing
the
me?
full hit, sure.
Can Riker try?
Yeah, no, like
react and help?
if I can like protect the child, and not like hurt
Yes.
her.
Okay, then yes, that's fine. You'll just take the full brunt of this like burst, and
That's fine.
the child gets thrown. So the child gets thrown off to this thrown off the side.
Which direct off the side into the pit?
Into the pit. No.
Oh.
Off the side towards back towards Riker and Floof. Nyx, you're going to take 2d6 damage, and you smell the insanely strong smell of sulfur now. That's 6 damage.
Okay.
To try to catch the child.
All right. And now, what was your roll to do that, Riker?
Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would be athletics.
Thank God. No, 11.
11 compared to the DC.
I've been rolling
and
crap. You're
yeah.
going away.
That does in fact catch the child. The child is caught and holds on to your fur as you like get ready to grab.
So wait, what happened? Did the hole explode because it sounded like a flare down there?
Yes.
Oh, it's a flammable
It's
hole.
got dynamite in it.
That's lovely.
Mine shaft. It has dynamite in it. Floof flies down it.
No, it's all exploded now. It's too late.
Fly down it?
Well, does it look like everything exploded, or did she just set one or two off?
From what you can tell, you don't see what blew up yet.
Okay, Floof's gonna aim the hoverboard over it
Okay.
to see if we can see down it. now without flammable light?
It
For the
looks-
most part, yeah, you do. You see you see that there's lifts keep going down. You see that the rock kind of goes from like the gray mountainous stone to more of a reddish granite to like a deep red, or not that color. That stone's not deep red. Kind of like a off yellowish sulfur type as it keeps going, mixed in with like the granite and the regular, we call it stone, which I don't know what your common stone would be called actually. Gypsum? I don't know.
Floof slowly starts to lower himself.
All right.
So those lifts are made for dwarves, and we have people over 6 foot, and Floof.
You guys will be able to fit, yes.
Okay.
Now, while you two are up there, Nyx, I need you to make a perception investigation. Would you want to look around this area, or do you want to just like take a look around?
I would prefer perception, whichever option that would
Yeah,
be.
perception then, perception.
Real quick
Cool.
before all this happens, Riker, after he catches the child, goes over to Nyx and helps her up.
Okay.
With the child, like, literally just... He's, like, holding her
Holding
like
the
this.
hand.
She's like...
I got 18.
18. All right.
Yes.
With that 18, Nyx, you notice towards the wall towards the door that Riker had pushed open, you see that there's like that pile of skeletons there. You see one of them wearing a ornate silver belt. And attached to that belt is a patch, or is a pouch, which you can already see documents flowing out of.
I snatched the belt in the pouch.
With the belt
I just
in the
like
pouch.
I like as I'm getting up, I see the little like sparkle, and I'm like,
You feel
Just run for it.
tinglies. As you grab the belt, you feel the tinglies. And then as you start reading, like looking at the documents and stuff, you find some photos.
uh-oh.
You find this mining camp. You find a whole bunch of, the general mining population. You find a whole bunch of people really listed there, but you don't see any children.
So the
Now,
belt's
Riker,
making me
you were
feel
holding-
tingly.
Yes, the belt is making you feel tingly.
I'm gonna slowly put the belt on.
All right. What is a... Okay. Nyx, as you put the belt on, you all of a sudden feel... Go ahead and roll me a flat d20.
Cool. I'm not getting cursed, right? Because I have advantage against them.
No, you don't need advantage on
It's
this.
probably the belt of dwarven strength that we were tasked to come
14.
get.
A 14 with that, you realize that like you feel stronger. You feel less, not necessarily like strength stronger, but you definitely feel more resilient. You feel like as you step on the ground, you don't feel the ground as much. It's just more of like a thud versus like a feeling your hooves hit the ground.
Okay. I take the belt off and I hold it and I look at Riker, I look at the child.
Hey Riker, you guys are next to the hole, right?
I'm guessing I followed Nyx. I'm just because like Riker kind of doesn't want to hold the child right now, so he's just kind of staying close in order to be like as soon as the opportunity arises to give her back to Nyx.
All right, and Floof, you've been going down this hole, right?
Floof's hanging over it, kind of looking, going down slowly just to see.
Okay. Now I need you to roll me a perception check real quick.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if the kid acts up, throw her to me. I'll drop her down the hole.
Oh, hell yeah. Slam
can-
dunk that.
Literally, if I flip the board upside down and hang on enough, like acrobatics jump to the other side of it, she'd fall off.
True.
Slam dunk her.
What'd you say?
Perception.
Perception? Oof, only a 10, so 18.
An 18. Oh, only a 10. So with that 18,
Look, it's the one thing I'm good. Well, the one of two things I'm good at.
with that, you start
We're all
noticing on the
good at,
walls
like, one or
there's
two
writing
things.
on these walls. And Floof, what languages do you speak again?
Sylvan, Common, and the language the Kenku have. I don't remember exactly what it's called. Let me look.
Kenkuian.
Kenkuian.
It
I
has,
like
it has
that.
an actual
Do they
thing.
have language? Because Don't they speak by
They don't.
imitation?
They don't.
No, but
yeah,
they
they
have one they write in.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Does
Okay,
it
so you don't
spell-
know any
Here
of
we go.
these. You see a very harsh and very jagged language drawn all over these walls as they go down further and further.
Oh, I get it. It was important, the journal.
The
She
kid
just didn't
lied
want to
to
tell
us.
us. What a
Um,
bitch. I
Luana,
hate children.
that kid's a
Kid
bitch.
Kid Floof pull like some paper out and start like
Yeah,
getting
sure.
a rubbing so we can figure out what it
Oh
says.
no, like this is I wanted to say like these writings are like massive. Like each letter is like the size of
Oh.
the paper. So you can like transcribe it.
Yeah, Floof will do a tiny version because he's seen it, so he can mimic it.
Okay. Yep.
Nice.
Now,
And
Flip,
then
I need you
Floof
to
will
make
just-
a con check while you're down there.
For fuck's sake.
Okay, I can't get sick.
Oh, I'm so glad this
Or
is getting
poisoned.
sick.
I can't be poisoned. I can't get sick. That's a 6.
So how does breathing count for down there?
I don't have to breathe either.
Yeah, he doesn't have to breathe.
You don't have to
Full of
breathe.
gas. That's why you exploded.
No, I don't have to breathe either.
You gave him that feat. You allowed him to have it.
Fuck! I need to read the goddamn book. Fuck!
I don't sleep. I don't breathe. I don't get sick. I don't
Eat.
eat.
Breathe.
Sneeze?
Gullible
I don't know. Okay, yeah, Floof, you know that you smell sulfur and carbon monoxide.
Floof just chest stops moving. Goes down a little bit further, make sure there's nothing important, then back up.
Oh, you go down further, make sure there's nothing important?
Yeah.
Oh, you see on the ground that there's a circle of blood.
Nyum! Wait. So I can see the ground now.
You can see the ground now.
What does it look like? Like what kind of blood? Like
What kind
what's
of
the area?
blood? The red
very,
kind.
Very,
Is it
very
red?
dried. No, not anywhere new. Very dried. This
Is there like a
basically-
body? Did someone get pushed down the hole?
From what you can tell, it is been drawn onto the ground. There is a body in the center of it.
What kind?
A small dwarf.
It's the
Is it the girl's body?
Yes.
Floof immediately is Nyum as fast as he can back up to the top, and he's gunning for her. I don't know how long it'll take him with his 50-foot movement speed to get back up
It
the hole.
takes you probably about 2 actions to get up to the top of the hill. or
I-
top of the
Okay,
hole.
Nyum.
I get
Floof and
the belt
Riker.
and I slowly turn to right. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Yeah, you slowly turn to Riker. You were saying?
And I'm like, Riker? Can you drop her, please? And can you step away from her?
Riker just kind of sets her down.
She like
It's
looks at you, Riker, and she like,
Riker, don't. And I show him the pictures. And I look at the child. And I start preparing fairy fire.
oh.
And I cast it on her.
Okay. Was that? Is that a dex check?
It's gonna be a yes, it's a dex check.
All right. On that dex check, let me see that. How does a nat 20 plus 4 do?
Jesus Christ, he finally rolled well.
Yeah, no, that saves.
As you see this child standing there, as you like cast this spell at her, she smiles, and she doesn't look like in a split. Literally, in the moment that you blink with Riker, she is no longer standing there, and you see a Eater of Hope standing in front of you.
I
It's a
don't know what that
mentor.
is.
In fact, you
Mentor.
actually, if you want to see the actual creature, this is standing in front of you.
Oh! I want his wings. I'm gonna chop his wings off and fuse them to my body.
Nice.
Well, that's the one with
What?
wings, right? You showed us 2 pictures.
Yes, they both have wings.
Yeah! Floof's stealing its wings. Oh wait, it can fly. I can't make it fall down the pit. Damn it. Wait, can it? It doesn't. I guess we don't. Well, yeah. Anyway.
You can clip its wings.
Now, on that note, it smiles and says, in infernal and in common at the same time, thanks for getting the door.
Fuck!
Needed.
Oh, we
Campaign?
fucked up.
Riker immediately sees this thing transform and just goes, "Get over here," and just grapples it right away. His just immediate response is to jump on top of it and grapple it.
All right. Well, first off, go ahead and roll me that strength check.
And yeah, let's go. A freaking nat 20, baby. Plus 6 or 7. Nat 20 plus 7.
You know what? Yeah, that will grab onto it, and it as you like grab onto this thing. First off, I need to roll initiative for it.
I put it in a chokehold.
Ooh, okay. So as you grab onto this thing, it smiles at you and it's going to take its turn and fly up into the air.
I got a plan.
Oh no. Oh no.
Me too.
Oh, wait, are you two
Oh.
messaging each other? Are you two?
No,
No.
no, 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 no.
I
If
heard
we
a
do,
Discord
it's
ping,
not
like,
about the game.
Wait a
Don't
minute.
worry.
Yeah.
No, I was typing to her, but it was not about the game. I was making a joke.
Ah, gotcha.
I have a plan too.
We all
Alright.
just tried different plans and none of them work. Just watch. It's gonna happen.
So this thing flies up into the air using its 60 feet movement speed. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative real quick.
Oh wait, that's here.
Please, good one. Please, a
17.
good one. Please, a good one. Yes, 21.
24.
All right, Floof, you
19 plus 5.
I guess we're going
Floof, you
to
have
plan.
first move.
All right, and how far up the hole did I get while they were doing this?
While they were doing this, you got up to 50 feet. So you're about halfway up the hole. So like your next 50 feet will get you like to where you can see above the hole, and then you could like use your action or whatever.
That's all I need. Floof will fly up to the top of the hole. The child. How close is the kid to them? Actually, you know what? Here, let me do
It's
this.
straight up
anymore, but yeah.
It's being straight up grappled by Ryan right now.
Damn it.
Riker is 60 feet up in the air grappling this thing.
Okay, give me just a second.
You know what this reminds me of?
How tall is this room?
This room is about 100 foot tall,
How wide is this room?
about 100 foot wide.
Cool. The entire room, not the entire room. Like, let me see. Around them in a 10-foot cylinder, or no, a 10-foot tall cylinder of 60-foot radius of clouds just appear and start to rumble as Floof pops his knuckles. How far away is the child from Nyx?
That is the child.
The child's the demon thing.
Yeah, how far is it from Nyx?
It is, well, it's about 50, well, it's about
60 feet up, right?
It's 60 feet up from Nyx at the moment.
Cool. She has. All right, Ryan. I apologize in advance. I'm gonna strike them with lightning.
I haven't raged yet.
It's okay. Luas Feather Fall if it drops you.
No,
So
I'm
yeah.
grabbing it.
They're
No,
gonna
no,
they're gonna get struck by lightning. They need a dex save from both of them, but since it's grappled, it would have disadvantage, I believe.
I got advantage on deck saves that I can see.
Yeah, and you can see Floof, I'm sure, unless Chris says otherwise.
How does a 20 do?
20 will pass.
I got a 2 and a nat 20 for 21.
Oof.
Okay, that will also pass. So you will each take. Give me a second. My phone's lagging. There we go. So oh my god. What's half of 24?
Jesus.
12.
You each take 12 lightning damage as Floof just goes.
Ooh, fantastic.
And the storm
fantastic.
stays. The storm is there at all times. So I can
Okay.
keep zapping them without using an action. Or without using a spell slot. It still costs the action.
Now, on this thing's turn, it's going to use one of its attacks, and it's going to blast a breath action down to Riker and Nyx.
Wait, I'm like grappled on the side of its neck. Would it be able to do that?
A grapple only restricts its movement. Not necessarily.
But like,
stuck.
if he's holding on to the neck, can he position his head in a way that he can hit me still?
It's more of a magical AOE that just emanates
Ooh,
down.
okay.
Yeah,
What
it's
is hitting
technically
me?
it's a well, breath of hopelessness.
Okay.
Yeah. So I need you guys to roll a con save, or I'm sorry, charisma save.
Would it be a
Oh, you had
magical?
me happy.
Would it be a magical effect?
Okay, I'm gonna show you this just because
It's not technically a spell, as a breath weapon.
Lovely.
I'm gonna show you
Charisma, you
this.
said.
Do
I'm
it.
gonna show you this so I'm not fucking
Oh,
with
I got you,
you.
Ryan.
There's another nat 20. I swear to God.
You
It's right there.
motherfucker.
You said it was charisma?
Respect.
I switched.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. What was that? Repeat
Sorry.
one more time.
Go ahead, Lou. It was charisma. Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's great. 22.
A 22. All right. So I need one.
As I switched to my white and black dice, and I've rolled 3 nat 20s in the past 5 rolls.
All right, and I want to ask you guys on. Yep, I'm sorry. I just had a really hard time reading. Reading comprehension is not a strong suit on that side. All right. So that is 20, 29, 30, 34 damage divided by 2 for the both of you.
30. What? Hold on.
That's
17?
34
34?
34 divided by 2. So yeah,
17.
17.
I haven't even
And
raged yet.
luckily, you guys are not cursed. And then it's going to use its other attack to try to break out of the grapple with Ryan here.
All right. Congested strengths.
It's not an undead, is it?
It's a demon,
You
right?
wouldn't know that, sir.
Fair enough.
21.
A 21 does not, or I do not pass a 21. So it is still
All right.
grappled.
I got a 20. I got a 14 plus 7, so.
Yeah. It did not get that.
Help.
You're up
Do you
next,
need,
Nick.
are you okay, Lou?
I'm not even below half health.
I'm not gonna lie, Nick's not doing so hot right now.
Got
Yeah,
it.
Nick's only has 33 health, right? Yeah.
So, what to say? Like, if
You remember
I
last
was,
session when we were talking about how we had
I was
never
gonna
gone
say,
down?
I was gonna say, hey, Chris, I was just playing, bro. I
I
didn't
know
mean it.
you were. I know you were. They weren't.
If Nick dies because you assholes were wanting more combat, I swear I'll break your legs.
No, I didn't say anything. It was you and Jay.
I was just playing, bro.
Riker's annoyed this fight. Let's go. Come on. We got this. I believe in us.
All right. Yeah. Next up, it's Lou's turn, wasn't it?
Yep.
Cool. So hold on. I've been panicking. I need the scene described to again. Floof's already in the scene, yeah?
Yes.
Up.
Yes.
He is currently sitting, like, from what you can see, he is, like, at the base level of the hole. Like, he has just come up from the hole.
And Riker is holding onto the thing.
Yes.
And the thing's flying.
Yes.
Cool. Wonderful. So, I'm gonna try to do this. Hopefully, I'm gonna cast, first, bonus action, I'm gonna give Mantle of Inspiration. So everyone who is my friend, has 8 temporary HP, and if they want to, they can use this reaction to move the speed without their max speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone has 8 hit points. And then I'm gonna cast the Semi Whispers at their level. So if you can make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That is
Yes.
a 10 plus 2. 12.
That fails.
Okay.
Wonderful. So you're gonna take hold on. 5d6 psychic damage, and it's gonna use all its movement possible to move as far away from me as possible. So it takes 23 psychic damage.
All right, 24
Damn.
psychic damage. And it uses the rest. Uses all of its next movement to do that. You said 23?
That just means it's gonna go higher up.
It's just far away from me.
Into my lightning cloud.
Also,
It
with me
flies
on its
up
back.
further and at an angle. It's now in the lightning cloud.
So its vision would be impaired.
Its vision is impaired, and nobody else can really see what's happening now.
Riker, you got this!
Riker and the creature are in the lightning cloud now, and it was flying towards the direction of the hole, because that's like the furthest part away from it.
Okay. Question. How big
Yes.
is this thing exactly?
This thing is a large creature.
All right, so not gigantic with me holding on to. How far away is the neck from the wing?
Neck from the wing,
Oh,
it's probably
chop.
about... So, if you're holding onto its neck, its wing is probably at, like, mid-back. So, right around,
So-
like, Riker's, like, waist area.
Perfect. Riker, still holding on to the neck, is going to rage.
Okay.
So you guys just see like a little light blue flash inside the thundercloud, and then he will reach both of his legs, put one underneath the very first part of the wing and one above it, and snap it together, trying to break the bone.
Okay. First off, roll a contested strength.
Contested strength, that is 17 plus 7. 24.
The 19 plus 5, that's a 24.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Let's do
Wait,
it.
seriously?
Let's do it.
Okay,
On shoot.
somebody
So it's
else.
1, 2, 3, shoot. So
Is it-
1,
Alright, wait.
2,
Oh,
3.
2, 3, shoot.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
There's a delay. It's hard.
There is. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot.
God dang it. You sure you don't want to roll like a
Roll
A
off.
D4.
D4
Fine, we'll roll off. We'll do something that's not grade
Tails.
schoolers.
tails.
Jeez.
Flip
Wait,
it.
Heads or
what?
tails.
Hey,
Chris
Jay,
is
you have a coin,
cutting
right?
I got Pokemon coins. Do those
Yes,
count? Do you
yes,
accept
those
those?
totally count.
Gardevoir is deciding your all's
You
fate.
want to choose, Chris, or you want me to choose?
If it's the shiny, colorful Gardevoir side, then the Eater of Hope wins. That's beautiful.
Got it. So Chris called heads.
I got tails.
Heh.
I always
Okay.
pick tails.
It landed tails. I can.
Ooh.
There
Okay,
you go.
Riker,
It's black.
you do
So
in
it's-
fact get the maneuver down. Now go ahead and roll damage. Depending on how much damage you roll. So for this time, go ahead and roll a d10.
All right. I can attack twice, just so you know.
Yeah.
So I can try this twice. That is a 7
Okay, so a 7 plus your 5, say 12.
plus 7. It's plus 7
Oh,
because
plus 7? Oh,
rage.
because rage. That's a 14?
Oh yeah, it gives you +2.
14 right
Damage.
now, yeah.
14? All right, that does not snap the bone. You definitely cinch it, and it's not flying anymore.
Now can I use my other attack that I have in action to do it again?
Go ahead, yeah. Again,
Do I
that'd be
just
another
roll-
contested. That'd be another contested strength.
Don't fail me now. No, not that dice. 19 plus 7, so 26.
Oh, I did a 15 plus 5, so 20.
It was right next. It was almost 13, and then it moved to a 19, so it would have been another point. Okay, come on, dude. Oh, that's a D12. No wonder. No wonder it hit a 12. 7 again, plus 7, so another
All
14.
right, so another 14 damage. That time you cinch the other wing, and it's falling now.
It was the same wing. I'm just.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. You definitely damaged it enough. It's not broken, but its wing is definitely hurt. And with it being cinched like that, it's not able to flap its wings, so it's kind of like lopsidedly flapping the other one. It's going down now.
We're yelling timber.
You better move. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to. I think I have some kind of action. Give me 1 second.
All right, now while you're thinking about that real quick, Floof, you're
Yeah.
up.
Hey Ryan,
Yep.
how angry would you be if I struck you with lightning again?
I've got 36 health plus 8 temp HP. I'm fine.
Okay,
Ooh,
cool.
that
I
sounds a
didn't
little
want you to get
meta
mad at
to
me after this.
me.
Well, that's why I didn't want his hit points. I just wanted to know if he would yell at me after the game
Oh,
if
no.
I struck him with lightning twice. That's all I wanted.
Nice.
Cool.
Is this metagaming I hear?
Well, hey, we know we're not racist now.
You got this.
Hey Lou, I'm gonna cast. How far away is she from me?
She's approximately 50 foot away from you.
Perfect. Healing word.
Oh, thank
Second
you.
level. So you get 2d4s on the D4 plus 5, so 13 HP.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Did I still have a bonus action?
No, you raged.
You rage.
Oh yeah, right. You're right. You're right.
And then, without having to use the spell slot again, because I can just activate it, I'm gonna strike. They're still in my cloud, right?
Yes.
Zap.
Zap, so it's gonna be another dex check.
I believe so. Let me pull the spell back up. I lost it. Call lightning. Here we go. Yep, Dex.
All right, that's gonna be another 19 plus 4.
Passes. Ryan?
Okay, now that
Oh,
I'm not in
dex.
strength contest, you're rolling better than a 10.
Shit. 8 with advantage
fails.
on Dex.
So Ryan's gonna take 21 damage. The monster takes half.
Oh wait. Raging only does like physical, only
For
has
strength,
physical damage, right?
Dex won't work.
Yeah, since this is a lightning,
Wait,
Yeah.
the thing's grappled doesn't have disadvantage?
it has advantage on magical effects.
So
just
it's
keep
just
basic.
a straight roll now.
Yeah.
Gross. Okay, so yeah, half of 21 is
10 or 11.
Maybe 10.
depending on Chris's choice.
Or 11.
Okay. So Ryan, you take 21 damage.
I'm fine. I'm at 23.
Okay.
Trust me.
And then Floof is going to kind of gun it upward in the direction they were.
Okay. So as Floof is gunning it upward, it is now the creature's turn. It is now the Eater of Hope's turn.
My full 50 feet. I don't know how close that will get me.
That gives you that gets you almost there. Like you
Okay.
are just short of the clouds. And at this moment, the Eater of Hope is actually tumbling down. It's falling straight down, like almost into you, Floof.
Okay.
So it basically, hold on. What's fall distance per round?
A d6 per like 10. Oh, not for damage.
No,
I think it's like
Actual
6.
falling.
Isn't it like 100 feet per turn
I think so.
or something like that?
Okay, I'm
60
gonna
feet per
roll
turn,
with
so-
I'm gonna roll with the 100 feet per turn because that would get it from up high down to approximately ground level.
It says, I just looked up, it says 500 feet per 6 seconds.
Oh yeah.
So, and every 10 feet's worth, 1d6
So
bludgeoning.
with half of its wing working, let's cut that in half to about 250 feet, and it's falling hard. It's falling fast. While it is going down, it is going to blast another. It's first off going to try to break Riker off of him.
Got an extra +2 to strength now that I'm raging. Forgot to add that. We wouldn't even had to flip the coin. I forgot to add the
True.
+2. 13 plus 7 plus 2, 22.
I rolled a 17 plus 5, so that's a 22.
God bloody dag now.
Jay, get the coin.
Jay, get
Do you want Gardevoir or Blastoise this time?
Gardevoir.
All right. I think it's Gardevoir.
Want me tails and you heads again?
Yep, sounds good to me.
I broke
All
my
right.
box.
I love how we determine everything, like, not through logic, not through, like, oh, strength contest. No, coins.
Same. Chris gets heads again.
Yep.
It fell off the table, and I caught it.
You gotta catch it and flip it.
Heads.
Heads, it breaks free. So at that point,
Breaks
Riker, you're falling now. It breaks free, and Floof, it's going to try to hit you with the breath weapon.
Has disadvantage.
Um,
Ancestral Guardians can
also,
only attack me with regular.
It's
I use-
a breath weapon. It's a
Can I
If
use-
it's an attack against somebody, it's
Ah.
disadvantage.
well, it's a good
because
thing it's a save,
ancestral
not advantage.
protectors, while raging. Oh wait, the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against you. When the target hits a creature other than you, the creature has resistant to the damage dealt by the attack.
Gotcha. So on that note, it is going towards Jay, and I need you to
Blue,
make
what did you want to say?
Can I use my reaction to cast Featherfall on Riker?
a reaction to do that.
Yeah.
That's a reaction spell.
Yes.
Then yeah, you could do that.
Heck yeah.
So Riker, you're now feather falling. And Jay, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Before I do that, with Wrath of the Storm, if this does hit me, which it probably will, because my charisma's garbage, it says with a creature within 5 feet of you could see you hits you with an attack. So that's any attack. It doesn't have to be melee, right?
It would have to be within
is it
5
with
feet of
the-
you.
Is it not?
No, it was falling
Okay.
at 500 feet a
Is-
second.
Okay, that's fair. Because you said it was falling really close to me, so I wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
All
no,
right, you
it
said
went
charisma
past
save?
you. Don't get me wrong.
Okay. Wait, it went past me. Attack of opportunity. No,
It was not a purposeful movement. It was
That's
forced
how they
movement.
work. Charisma
too
saving
fast.
throw.
I like how in this
11.
11. That does not do it, sir.
Wait, does he have
Alright.
advantage
Damn.
because it has disadvantage,
Third.
or
Do what?
does he have advantage because he would have had disadvantage if it was an attack?
No.
I love
Alright.
how in this
Well, at least
fight,
you have
because there's an
resistance to the
actual
attack. You have resistance to it.
What was that, Lou?
I like how in this fight, because there's an actual threat, we're like trying to exploit every little piece of rules we
Yeah,
can.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
seeing. That's what I'm seeing.
This is what I
Basically.
built Riker for. Come on, let me have
Alright.
this.
Hit me with the damage, Chris.
All right, the damage is going to be 4d12. The 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm also the air. You can't reactionary catch me.
All right.
You just got right already.
You can
That's
pick
gonna
as many
be
targets as you want.
21,
already cast it,
30, 35 damage coming your way, and you are
Alright.
cursed.
Is it halved because he has resistance?
31. I'm actually reading that real quick.
So
Go on.
I need to go grab Theros because I can't remember if I'm also immune to curses.
I'm pretty sure you're not, hun.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Okay,
It's just
so
health
31
effects.
is not halved. 31 getting halved would be 16 damage. And then
Jesus.
you are cursed and get an extra
16.
d12 of damage whenever you get hit by any attack.
16 damage. Got it. Okay.
So what I'm hearing is there's no one around the thing right now. Yeah?
Correct.
Great.
It's falling into the hole.
Great. Great news. Wonderful news, actually.
Now, on that note, it lets itself fall into the hole.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Okay.
It wants to go into the hole.
Whose turn is it now?
Yours actually. Wait, is it? No, it's
It's
yours.
Lou's.
It's yours, Lou.
Cool. I'm gonna hold on. Okay. So prestidigitation can't do that. So I don't know if this is gonna work, right?
Okay.
But you can tell me no, obviously. I'm gonna get my dagger. I'm gonna run close to the hole, and as it's going down, I'm gonna throw my dagger to try to start hitting the walls and stuff like that. And as I'm throwing, I'm also gonna cast heat metal on it, so it can make like sparks and start up the fire and hopefully explode the entire fucking hole.
Okay. First, what's your movement speed? 45?
35.
35, yeah.
So to get there, it would be If you used your 35 movement speed, you'd have to throw the dagger down there.
Right.
And that would be rolling with disadvantage because you would be basically trying to arc it into.
Because if I don't know if prestidigitation would do the same thing, right? Because it says like, I guess shower sparks. Would that activate the gas like it did before?
Since it did before, I would say yes.
Cool. So instead, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my action to just like prestidigitation to like try, because it's like a small spark, but I'm gonna try to make it as big as possible with
Okay.
as far as prestidigitation can go, and try to explode the hole.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to get close to the hole, and I'm gonna get ready to cast Shatter. But I
Okay.
can't do that right now, so I'm just
Now,
gonna get close to the hole.
here's what's going to happen. You're going to run your 30 foot. You're going to be able to cast that. You won't be able to run the rest of the way because that would be either a dash or an extra running. And then
35
getting
foot.
ready. Yeah. And then getting ready to cast that again would be.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
That'd be next turn.
So I just get close to the hole.
So yeah, you cast the prestidigitation. You cause these sparks to go down there, and it causes an explosion of the gas again. I need you two to make another dex check. Or dex save. Which I think,
Me?
Ryan, you would... Yes, you, because you're hoverboarding over the... Oh, still, right?
Oh, that's. I mean, I went pretty far up, but yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Riker still has the feather fall, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
Riker
I
still
got
has
a
Featherfall.
10.
10, alright.
23.
23.
18
Floof,
plus 5.
you save. Because you're so high up, you save. Now, Riker, on the other hand, does not. I need to count how many...
It's something besides, is it bludgeoning by chance, or is it just
It's
Fall
force?
damage is
It's fire.
Fire? Okay.
It's fieriness. Alright.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, 66. It's down from
60.
Fireball. 60, like 60 D6. No, it's 6 the number, D6. Alright,
Yeah, I
so
was
it's
about to
gonna
say
be
60.
16, 20, 21 damage. Distributed how you will.
do I take any of it because I passed, or
You take half.
half of 21 is 10?
And that
you said?
was basically taking, since it's 8d6,
But I'm cursed.
on a fireball. Oh yeah, and you're cursed, you're right. But you weren't damaged by the Eater of Hope, you were damaged by the fire effect, so you don't take the curse damage.
Okay, so it's just 10 damage. Cool.
Yes.
Woo!
How's Riker doing?
2 health, baby. I'm doing great.
Oh, you love to see it, you love to see it.
Still haven't used Heroic Destiny, though.
Okay, now on that note...
We're gonna die.
I'm fine.
It's going down the hole. No, it's not fine. Hopefully I destroyed
you're
what
up,
everyone's
buddy.
trying to get there.
My turn?
Your turn, buddy.
Is there a way to stop Featherfall? Like, can I resist having Featherfall cast on me, or is it something that just automatically happens?
I mean, hold on.
I don't think
It's
that
a
it says
save.
anything about it.
I can like read their specifications. If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes some falling damage. Can land on its feet if the spell ends for that creature. It lasts for a whole minute, so I can. I don't know
You're just basically, you're
training
still
off.
falling, you're just falling really slowly, Riker.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I want to fall faster.
Would I be able to turn it off as a reaction?
Could I resist it? Could I
I
try to
would
resist it?
say... Yeah, you could resist it, and if you want to use a free action to say, Nix, drop it, you could.
Is the demon still falling? Is it
It's
still going
at
down the hole?
from what you guys hear a large thud as it hits the ground down there, but you cannot see it. You have no visibility. I mean, you have visibility because of your dark vision, but
I
you
will
don't, like...
use a free. I will use a free action to yell, "Nix, drop it."
Is Riker on top of the hole?
Yeah. I was on top of it too, right?
Yeah,
Because it was. Yep.
I'm worried where this is going now.
Oh, trust me. I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time.
I drop it.
Drop it. Riker pulls out his great axe, and he just dive bombs straight into the hole after the demon.
Well, I'm
And
not
right
gonna
before
cast
he
shatter
hits,
anymore.
right before he hits the ground, he strikes down at it.
Roll me
Why?
both your attacks.
Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da.
It's gonna be an 18 and a modified 20.
Both those hit.
Full damage. Okay, where's my
We're
other
gonna
D?
get
And
Riker out there.
take an auto crit.
Auto crit?
Auto crit on both.
Is it
Oh,
crispy?
how do you do crit again? I forgot.
Crit is damage, like if it's what do you call it? Your max damage and then roll damage. So your D12
All right.
maxed, and then your
Okay.
roll damage, and then you add your
So
whatever
two
modifier.
17s plus 1 plus 9, 1 plus 5. So that's 22 from one and 26 from the other. That's 48?
Does it
Question
feel
mark?
crispy?
Riker,
48-ish?
as you're coming down, your dark vision, you're cutting through the darkness. You're dropping down. You're coming down at a very high rate of speed. You're falling about 50 foot into this hole. And as you are coming down, you notice that this thing is like standing back up and it's cracking its neck as it stands. It looks up at you. You bring your axe down on its forehead, slicing it down to the very bottom.
The question is, did that fall do more than 130 damage to me? 132.
We are
actually.
about to find out if 6d6 does that. No, 5d6 does that. 4, 6. No, it does not. In fact, it does a total of 12 damage total to you.
Heroic
Because
Destiny.
I rolled 1,
I'm still.
2, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, what's fall damage for you?
It's d6. It's a d6 per 10 foot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I use my heroic destiny feat, so I am not knocked out. I in fact land it with 1 HP.
How are we gonna get him out?
He has 1 HP. He can walk out.
That
I'll
is the
send the
single-handed
hoverboard down.
coolest thing
Hey,
ever.
boot. I
You all
I
hear
even fell
a
from 100.
shriek
Wait,
as
wasn't
this
it
happens.
150 feet?
Yeah,
from
it
the
was
ceiling,
100.
yes, but then Luke cast Featherfall as you were falling down.
Slowed you for a little bit, and then
Yeah.
she.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
The support!
Ayo.
I technically only took 6 damage from the fall because I was raging.
Yeah. So even then, there is no physical way to have killed you with that fall. Because 150 feet, at most, could be 15d6. Jesus Christ. So 15 times 6, that wouldn't even be, like, that could get close, but with your rage, you
Hey
cut it in
Siri.
half.
15
It's
times
90.
6.
That's 90 damage max.
15 times
to me.
6 is 90.
Which
It's
would have been
90.
45 damage, but with heroic destiny, as long as it doesn't double my health, I'm at 1 HP because I basically have orcish resilience.
Is it a Leonin thing?
No, that's
Or the
a
subclass
Theros
thing?
It's
feat.
the feat.
That's a
the
Oh,
Theros
Theros
you
feat.
use
feat.
your there. Okay.
We're slowly discovering the Theros feats.
So
Is
I
the
basically
gas
slice.
still down there?
No, kill it, Rick.
That was so
Well-
cool.
I literally just fell 50 feet, sliced the thing in half, landed it, and just looked up, eyes glowing freaking bright blue, and then it like slowly fades as he like falls down to 1 knee with 1 HP left.
Floof, you see these glowing blue eyes looking up at you, and you see them slowly going out.
Is it dead?
Well, the thing is there's smoke. You just saw me go into there,
Oh.
Yeah,
and the lights
like
are going out.
You saw a flaming
breathe
Leonin
air.
just like drop with an axe out, and you hear like the demonic screech of as it got sliced in half.
So it is dead. Wonderful.
If it's dead, I'm gonna go heal the shit out of Riker if we're out of initiative.
Yes, you guys are out of initiative.
Okay,
Cool,
so
cool, cool.
Floof's gonna zoom down, holding his breath. He doesn't have to breathe, so he's just gonna stop breathing, zoom down on the hoverboard, step off it. I'm gonna cure wounds at 3rd level Riker, so he doesn't fucking die. Where's cure wounds? Thunderwave, whole person, guiding bolt, focal, cure wounds. There we go. So you get 16 HP back.
Take it.
And then
Righteous.
Floof's gonna step off the hoverboard and point at it while still not breathing because the gas.
Riker looks at him, and just winks and just starts running up the side with his spider boots.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
Flip
have
will-
you roll con as you were down there because breathing and toxic gas. But with you just dashing, that's it.
Yeah,
can I loot the
90
body?
feet. 90 feet.
Sure, you can loot the
Yeah,
body.
he gives you a
Just-
little wink and then nods towards the demon and
Okay,
then
yeah.
sprints up.
Floof, as you loot
Floof
this
will-
body, you see that it has pouches actually like in its wings, and they're actually filled with gold.
How much?
You find about 1,000 gold total.
Okay, what is that divided by 3? Because Floof is a nice person who will split it.
It is
3,333,
and then some copper.
and then some change.
Okay, so cool. So
I'm just
we
gonna
each
say
get
that
You
you
could
guys
just-
absolutely just bring it back up. Like Floof hoverboards it up
yeah,
in pieces.
yeah. Floof would also
One piece, half it at a time.
Can I chop the wings off of it?
Go ahead and make me a taxidermy check, aka survival check.
You want
Taxidermy
Riker?
check.
You want Riker to help
Floof
you?
takes a deep breath. Guidance. And then- yeah, if you want to, I don't care. That's up to you, right?
Riker can assist.
Oh
Okay,
wait,
so-
you can't breathe down there though.
Well, you
No,
brought it back up.
Oh, I brought the carcass up. Okay, cool.
You brought
yeah,
it up
Floof dragged it up.
each half of it at a time.
Yeah. So survival, you said,
Yes, and you have advantage because of Riker.
plus a D4. So
I
the
need an
first one-
animation of what just happened.
Same though.
Jesus fuck.
You just freaking dive bombed and cut a demon in half and landed it.
16 because I rolled
16.
shitty.
All right, comparing that check of 18, and yeah, you cut the wings off, and now you have these demon wings that are just rattling with gold.
How big are they?
They're about 10 foot each.
They can
Jesus.
collapse though, right?
I mean, yeah, they collapse together, but like it's still 10-foot wingspan on each side. These are like wings
We're just
fit
gonna
for
like fold
Riker.
them in and like tie them together like an umbrella.
This thing had horns, right?
Yes.
Riker's gonna cut off the horns.
If
and
we
put them
find
in
an
his
artificer, I
pack.
can give him the wings and he can make me a fly suit.
Fair point. Riker, you get your horns. Yeah. Nix, how you doing?
Ah!
You see,
More
literally
healing,
everybody
Nix is
almost
like-
just die.
Nix is just sitting there looking at all of this, contemplating and looking at the belt. And she just like whistles to like get Riker's attention and yeets him the belt.
Catches
Riker,
it.
as you look at Nyx, you see like these 3 blue wisps around Nyx.
What?
You see these 3 blue wisps around her, like staring at her.
Nix, you got some fireflies around you.
I'm so tired. I look at them and I'm what's happening?
These 3 wisps look at you, and they are 3 dwarvish figures staring at you, and they're in mining getup.
I look at them like, if you came to kill me, like can you talk to my associates first? I'm really tired.
Like one of
Oh.
them looks at each other. One of them like slaps on the back of the head, and he just like holds out a like ghostly notebook and opens it up.
Oh shit! I get the notebook.
He takes it and
I
walks over to like a table, slaps him down. Like you see this ghost just like he starts like writing down like ghostly notes into it, adding to it. It's still in Dwarvish. And he like folds it up,
uh
hands it to you, and just like and runs over to the
wait,
hole and jumps into it like cannonballs.
I
The
can't
spell dead.
read.
Wait, Floof,
I-
what?
So after
No, I can't.
Oh.
Riker said you have some fireflies behind you, turned around, so we saw none of that.
I open the notes. And it's still Dwarvish, yeah, but like the new Orions are there.
Yeah, it's in like a ghostly blue ink.
Okay, hold on. Can I cast Detect Magic again?
Yes.
Do I get any more necromancy or any kind of
The
magic?
necromantic energy is basically non-existent now, minus the ghosts, which are slightly radiating it, but there is no overpouring of necromantic energy now.
Okay. Good news! It's gone! Can I need a break! Can we?
Riker looks over at Nyx and says, "You all right?" He's very, very hurt too,
I mean, I healed him.
but he is not showing it.
This... Oof. You know, if we could take a breather, I would appreciate that. But I do want to explore this place a little bit more. This place intrigues me. And there's more to this place than just this. And I still kind of want the gloves. But so if we could like chill for a little bit or even like take a nap.
Or like 8 hours, maybe.
I look at Floof. Or Riker looks at Floof and Nyx and says, "I can get a fire going."
I like that idea. Can we barricade the door again? I don't want those weird lucky things to come back.
Simple enough. And he walks over, and you hear him wince once or twice as he puts the boards up.
I healed him.
He's at 17 of 65. That's pretty hurt.
That's fair. I'm
But
at 50. I'm fine.
he's trying his best not to show it as he puts everything
All right.
together.
So you guys set up
And
camp
sets up
for
the
a
fire.
long rest, or for a long rest? Yeah, for a long rest. Then.
Yes.
Yeah, for
Yes.
a long rest.
Okay.
Riker's gonna let them sleep. He's gonna take a short rest and keep watch.
Okay. Now, on that note, I think that's going to be where we end tonight's session, and we come back to this next week. How's everybody feeling? Is everybody good?
Good.
Everybody traumatized?
I
Oh,
now
great.
only have and I just took the long rest, but I only had like 2 spell slots left, and they were like 3rd and 2nd level.
Same.
And I had like a little bit of bardic inspiration, but yeah, that did get me hurt. That did indeed do an ouch.
I had to actually heal instead of just constantly going Thunderwave, Thunderwave, Thunderwave.
And you guys now have a
And-
belt of dwarven kind, which is backwards now.
And yet another reason why I don't like children. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, what? You don't like
I'm gonna
demonic
monster
children?
hunter these wings so I can have. I'm gonna find a wizard that will fuse them to my body permanently so Floof can fly.
What in the alchemy?
I just realized the Belt of Dwarven Kind does nothing to Riker except getting advantage in persuasion against dwarves.
Am I gonna get the belt then? Do I hear
Also, he would grow a beard.
Nyx as the new ancestry?
Yeah, the belt of dwarven
Oh,
kind.
you have advantage in
once
saving
attuned-
throws against poison.
Yep.
You advantage against poison. Dark vision, which I already have.
So
He
this
doesn't not gonna wear this, but if he knew about it, if he wore it, he could speak, read, and write Dwarvish.
so is
Yeah.
Nyx getting a new belt? Is that what I'm
Nyx,
hearing?
you're wearing the belt, right?
No,
Well,
she took it off.
I
and
got
handed
it.
to Riker.
I felt what it was like just to make sure it wasn't cursed or anything,
Gotcha.
and then I took it off.
Gotcha. Well, okay then. Yeah. You guys have a belt of
Riker's
dwarven
not
kind,
gonna
which
put-
will lead to, if you attune to it, advantage on saving throws against poison, resistance against poison damage, dark vision out to 60 feet, and speak, read, and write Dwarvish.
Mm,
The thing is none of us knows
None
what
of
it
you know
does.
that. None of you know
And
that.
we're sitting
Damn.
here to give it back, to sell it.
Yep.
Oh, right, we're not selling that.
Well, we don't know. We
That's
don't
fair.
You
know.
guys get to
That's
wait,
fair.
Riker.
Also,
you're
Riker put it in his satchel. He's not.
Yep.
Say that again.
I was gonna say like you guys are gonna have an interesting session coming up next. So on that note, is there anything you
Floof
guys want
likes
to plug
shiny
real
things.
quick?
He'll steal it.
You're right.
Yeah. Is there anything you guys want to plug before we get off here?
Just the regular social medias.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Check
TikTok,
out
Twitch, YouTube.
yeah the Witch Bard on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and what do you call it? Ko-fi.
Ko-fi.
What do you call it?
Yes,
Sir J of
Ko-fi.
Harps
Get
on
her that
TikTok,
PC.
YouTube, and Twitch and Ko-fi as well.
Yeah.
Ryan here is Funkmaster Nacho on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Ko-fi.
I don't really use my Ko-fi.
But he has one. He
It
has
does
one.
exist though.
And then me,
Yeah,
myself,
but
your wonderful
you
DM,
don't-
Chris at Chris Fire on YouTube, TikTok, not Twitch because this is the Twitch channel, and what do you call it? Patreon, not Ko-fi, but Patreon. I do monthly stuff. So on that note, thank you guys so much for watching this stream. Hope you guys have a fantastic time. Join us next week. This went a lot longer than we usually do. But yeah, we'll see you guys
We
next
loved it.
Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.